Okay, good evening ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the line at Basford Wednesday night quiz during the fun and frolics of lockdown. Welcome to tonight's virtual pub quiz. My name's Shaun, I am the quiz man. I am here to take you through the fun and games tonight. As always, we'll start with a drinky pooch. Tonight I'm drinking a nice barley wine from Siren, a nice Odyssey 006 special edition. I might get a bit squiffy tonight because this bottle's got 8 units in it at 11%. So who knows how the quiz is going to go. It's been aging for a while, and there you go. I've just gone everywhere all over the table. It's a few years old. It's been in the garage for a while. great. It's lively, I'll tell you that. Right, the way your quiz works tonight, you have 6 rounds of quiz action, starting with your pitch round, which is already in the mess. I'm currently looking for something to sort the table that way. You got your pitch round. Name the object or the location. What you need is a pen and paper and a bit of knowledge for to use the actual pitch round or the answer sheet that's in the pitch round. Gives you a bit more authenticity while you're playing. I've been requested by a lady the pop sound while I'm talking. So 6 rounds. Round 3 is top 5, round 4 is alpha links, round 5 is connection round, and round is your wind round. The sound is weird. Come on, that is. Is Tyler online gaming? Yeah, sounds definitely weird. Right, I think we're back now. Hopefully the Daleks will have disappeared now. Yeah, they've disappeared on my output. Right, okay. Pitch round, which is your first 10 questions. Point for the people in the pictures. Number 10 is an object or a location. Just write down what it is. That beer's waited since 2016 and it tastes amazing. It's just a shame I've only got half of it left. It will do for tonight. Right, you can do your pitch rounds as the evening goes on. I'll put a slideshow of them up so you'll be able to see them appearing. So over here, over here is all the pictures, so you can go through them as we go through. I'll leave them up so you can look at them for those of you who haven't got access to the sheet. Your round 2 then, current affairs, 10 things that have happened in the last 10 days or so. Question 1. In a coronavirus lockdown video message, which singer claimed that she had got so fit that she had run 100 meters in under 6 seconds? So, in a coronavirus lockdown video message, which singer claimed that she had got so fit that she had run 100 meters in under 6 seconds? Question 2. Thank you to those keeping us safe. Stay at home and stay safe, with the messages beamed in English and Arabic onto which of the wonders of the world at the end of March? So thank you to those keeping us safe. Stay at home and stay safe, with the messages beamed in English and Arabic onto which of the wonders of the world at the end of March? There's another live quiz on tonight. I'm not going to give any details of it. Obviously, we want to keep everyone here. But I feel sorry for the guy because he's doing YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So it's going to be a bit hectic for him trying to deal with the comments. Question 3. What was the title of the 2020 Netflix documentary that featured Joseph Maldonado Passage, also known as Joe Exotic? So what was the title of the 2020 Netflix documentary that featured Joseph Maldonado Passage, also known as Joe Exotic? Question 4. Which singer unveiled her first original song for a decade, Something Beautiful, at the end of March on the Joe Wiley Show on Radio 2? So which singer unveiled their first original song for a decade, which was called Something Beautiful, at the end of March on the Joe Wiley Show on Radio 2? Ezra, no, you're exotic. Question number 5. A mystery person agreed to buy everyone in the Oxfordshire village of Denchworth what every Friday during the coronavirus lockdown? So a mystery person agreed to buy everyone in the Oxfordshire village of Denchworth what every Friday during the coronavirus lockdown? Question number 6. Who signed off as co-host of BBC One's The One Show after 9 years on the 31st of March, but had to do it from his home on the sofa as he was in quarantine? So who signed off as the co-host of BBC One's The One Show after 9 years on the 31st of March, but he had to do it from his sofa as he was in quarantine? What's really frustrating about this beer is I checked and on Brew Cavern the last time they had it in, it was about £24 a bottle. I've got about £5 worth of it down my jeans. Question 7. At the start of April, in which European country were all schools, bars and restaurants still open? So at the start of April, in which European country were all schools, bars and restaurants still open? It was the only country doing so. Question 8. At the end of March, what did the contactless card limit increase to from the original £30? Was it 40, 45 or £50? So at the end of March, what did the contactless card limit increase to from the original 30? Was it 40, 45 or £50? Question 9. According to Robbie Williams, who have stopped visiting him since he's had his children? So since he's had children, who have stopped visiting Robbie Williams? According to a report, an article he was heard. Sorry. According to a Robbie Williams article, who have stopped visiting him since he's had children? Clearly the barley wine is working. Question number 10. Singer-songwriter Alan Merrill died after contracting coronavirus at the end of March. He was best known for which song, which was made famous by Joan Jett and the Blackhearts? So singer-songwriter Alan Merrill died after contracting coronavirus at the end of March. He's best known for which song, which was made famous by Joan Jett and the Blackhearts? There may have been a dodgy cover in 2002, but we won't talk about that one. As always, I'll paste the questions into the chat thread as we move between rounds. Unfortunately, Jethro is currently locked out of the room. Right, after round 2, we move on to round 3. Round 3 is your top 5 round. In this round, I'm going to ask you 2 questions. Each question has 5 possible answers. Each of those answers is worth a point. The more answers you get to the maximum value of 5, the more points you're going to get. Question 1. On the big screen in live-action movies, there have been 6 actors who have played Batman. Name 5 of them. So on the big screen in live-action movies, there have been 6 actors who have played Batman. Name 5 of them. Hey from Mapley. Not a bad turnout tonight. Bearing in mind there are at least 2 or 3 other local live quizzes happening tonight that I'm aware of, so we'll still maintain a fairly decent competitive edge. So there are 6 actors who have played Batman on the big screen in live action movies. Name 5 of them. For any teams that have got the kids with them, unfortunately the Lego movie isn't a live action movie. It's not real, they're cartoons. Oh, A was stretching it now. We've got Billsthorpe joining in as well. Mapley, Billsthorpe. Anywhere exotic? Skegby. Yeah, that's far from being exotic, Rich. That's yeah, I don't know how to describe that one. Right, question 2. There are 6 elements with names that are 4 letters or less on the periodic table. Name 5 of them. So there are 6 elements on the periodic table with 4 letters or less. Name 5 of them. Unfortunately, elements from Avatar don't count. Oh, West Bridgeford. You've gone posh, Mr. Brown. You were some young lad from Clifton when I first met you. So there are 6 elements with names that are 4 letters or less on the periodic table. Name 5 of them. Apologies, you weren't meant to hear that. I did wonder. Right, quick round 4. After round 3, we move on to round 4. Round 4 is your Alpha Lynx round. I've got my favourite toys out. There you go. My Fisher Price letters are out again. So Alpha Lynx. In this round, I'm going to ask you 10 questions. If the answer to question 1 begins with the letter C, The answer to question 2 begins with letter D. The answer to question 3 begins with letter E, and so on. Should we get to the letter Z at any point, the next answer will begin with the letter A. Note for next week, not to drink anything over 10%. Alright. Question 1. Which four-word outburst by John McEnroe was also the title of a Sporting Outtakes TV show? So which four-word outburst by John McEnroe was also the title of a Sporting Outtakes TV show? The difference is, Ezra, you drink them every day. I drink them once or twice a week these days. Unfortunately not Lucy, you only get a maximum of 5 points in that round. Per answer. Question 2. Everton Football Club walk out onto the field to a tune of which TV show? So Everton Football Club walk out onto the field to the tune of which TV show? Question 3. In which work of literature would you find the White Rabbit and the Cheshire Cat? So in which work of literature would you find the White Rabbit and the Cheshire Cat? Thank you, Joe. I've been playing and I thought I'd make it look a little bit better than just staring at me all the time. Question 4. William Henry McCarthy Jr. was the real name of which Wild West outlaw? So William Henry McCarthy Jr. was the real name of which Wild West outlaw? Question number 5. Which Irish county might you find with a wine bottle? So which Irish county might you find with a wine bottle? Question 6, it's a music question. Jet Harris and Tony Meehan, Shirley Bassey and Kanye West have all sung about which precious items? So Jet Harris and Tony Meehan, Shirley Bassey and Kanye West have all sang about which precious items? Question 7. Which TV presenter is the daughter of Nanette Newman? So which TV presenter is the daughter of Nanette Newman? Question 8. What name is given to the parliamentary tactic of using long speeches to prevent a vote taking place? So what name is given to the parliamentary tactic of using long speeches to prevent a vote taking place? It's a family quiz, Ezra. There are kids in the comments, please. I think the phrase you're looking for is fertilising organically. Question number 9. Opened in 1925, which site in Nashville, Tennessee is the spiritual home of country music? So, opened in 1925, which site in Nashville, Tennessee is the spiritual home of country music? Apparently I'm less fun online. Depends how many of these I have. Alright, question 10. Who was the German designer of the Nazi SS uniforms in World War II? So who was the German designer of the Nazi SS uniforms in World War II? You know, sometimes you borrow an item and it gives you great pleasure that you use it all the time when someone doesn't know. Well, the old landlord at the line, this was his favourite pint pot or favourite glass, and he wondered where it went. It's because I took it home. Cheers, Greg. Right. That's your 10 questions for round 4 for your Alpha Links. I will paste them into the chat as we do each week. Right, after round 4 we move on to round 5. Round 5 is your connections round. In this round I'm going to read you 4 questions out and then a 5th and final what connects the previous 4 questions. So in theory we're going to call this round Connect 4. See? I'm going hell for leather on these, Joe. Right, question 1. Broken Wings and Kiri are the only 2 hits for which soft rock band? So Broken Wings and Kiri are the only two hits for which soft rock band? It's one of the Anchor glasses, Roz. I've had it about 3 years, so it's not the one you're thinking of. Question 2. What name is shared by a breakdown service and an award which recognises clean and tidy parks in the... Oh, I've deleted a section. Yeah, what... I've not printed this off, 2 seconds. Yes, there you go. What name is shared by a breakdown service and an award which recognises clean and tidy parks in the UK? So what name is shared by a breakdown service and an award which recognises clean and tidy parks in the UK? Question 3. Blue Mountain and Java are varieties of what? So Blue Mountain and Java are varieties of what? And question 4. Who was the animated ovine star of the short film The Farmer's Llamas? So who was the animated ovine star of the short film The Farmer's Llamas? That's ovine spelled O-V-I-N-E, for those just wondering. They're all coming out of the woodwork tonight. Good evening, Caroline. Welcome back to the Lion. We see you watching. And obviously, to end the Connect 4 round, what connects the answers you've just given us for the previous 4 answers? So, what questions 1, 2, 3, and 4? If you have an answer, should all make up a connection. And 1 round to go. The final round of the quiz is the wipeout round. In this round, I'm going to ask you 10 questions. Each question has 5 possible answers. I'm going to ask you 10 questions. Each question is worth a point. If you get all 10 right, you get a bonus of 5 points. If you get anything wrong in this round, though, you lose all the points for the round. So if in doubt, leave it out and only answer the ones you do know, leaving a space on your working sheet for the ones you're not filling in. If you put anything down there, if you were in the pub, we would determine it was wrong if there was a half an answer there. So if in doubt, leave it out and only answer the ones you do know. The quiz is often won or lost on this round. You can either wipe out and end up with a measly 39 points, or you could end up with 54 points on the cusp of a question. So I say measly. It's often won on this round. So let's see where we go. Question 1 of the wipeout round. Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City are major conurbations in which country? So Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City are major conurbations in which country? Question 2. Which scooter takes its name from the Italian for wasp? So which scooter takes its name from the Italian for wasp? Question 3. Later the subject of a Disney film, which Native American was the wife of John Rolfe? So later the subject of a Disney film, which Native American was the wife of John Rolfe? I've heard the scream from here, Ruth. You're only in Hucknall. I don't need to hear you scream like that. It's a Disney question. They don't come often. But enjoy. Correct, Rich. We do need a music quiz. I've been playing with the idea. So not to get the pub in trouble, I may just run a small quiz on the Quiz Man just to see if I get collared by the copyright police. A few of my friends do stream DJ sets on Facebook, and they get their videos grabbed quite often by the record companies. So I'm just a bit dubious of it. I don't want to get the pub into trouble. So we'll have a play. I might even get you to do some testing for me. So see how we go. I'll let you know when I've got some time to do it. Question 4. In which Scottish city is Napier University? So in which Scottish city is Napier University? Joe, I might have to get one of the contestants to walk around and be my card girl at the half-time interval, or in between each rounds. That'll be fine for me. I could always sing the music questions, Mark. Question 5. Which fictional hero first appeared in 1932 in the story The White Fockers? So which fictional hero first appeared in 1932 in the story The White Fockers? That's The White Fockers. I like saying it. Ezra, you'll always be my card girl. I'm sure Rasheen would love you for nominating her, Joe. Question 6. Who marched his elephants through the Pyrenees and the Alps in 218 BC? So who marched his elephants through the Pyrenees and the Alps in 218 BC? Question 7. What is Alicante a variety of? So what is Alicante a variety of? Question 8. Bermuda has a famous triangle. But what famous kind of triangle would you find in West Yorkshire between Wakefield, Morley and Rothwell? So Bermuda has a famous triangle of disappearances, but what famous kind of triangle would you find in West Yorkshire between Wakefield, Morley and Rothwell? Two questions to go, the main quiz, then we can go through the answers. Number 9. In 1982, which group declared they were hungry like the wolf? So in 1982, which group declared they were hungry like the wolf? And question 10 of this round. In which film did we meet Sardo Numpspar as the villain? So in which film did we meet Sardo Numpspar as the villain? That's the 10 questions for the Wipeout round. I'll paste them in the chat in a second. But I know some of you have multiple teams playing. You have your watch parties, or you're playing on Zoom, or what other methodology you're using. So I'll ask you the tiebreak question now, so you can argue this one out in case you need to separate 2 or 3 quizzes. Britain's Shard is 306 metres tall. In metres, how tall is the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, the world's tallest building? So Britain's Shard is 306 metres tall. In metres, how tall is the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, the world's tallest building? All right, I'm going to give you about 2 minutes to just think about some of your final answers, and then we'll go through the answers and work out how many points you've got. I'll paste the last set of questions into the thread as well. Right, time for your answers then. Have we got the images back? There we go. Right, first of all, let's go through your pitch round. Number 1 was Samantha Morton from such films as Minority Report, and she was also in Band of Gold, which is an ITV series lots and lots of years ago. Funny enough, she's from Nottingham. Number 2 is Mick Hucknall. Number 3 is Ronnie Barker. Number 4 is Graham Roundtree, rugby player. Number 5 is Ricky Gervais. Number 6, happy birthday today, is Patricia Arquette. Number 7, it's another Nottingham one, it's Sue Pollard. Number 8 is Carol Vorderman. Number 9 is Max Beasley, actor, also bongo player for Robbie Williams from time to time. And number 10 is Battersea Power Station. Number 10 is Battersea Power Station. There you go. That one. Round 2, current affairs in the news. I forgot to use this one earlier. Coronavirus lockdown video message. Which singer claimed that she had got so fit that she could run 100 metres in under 6 seconds? That's Britney Spears. I was tempted to say that's Britney, bitch, but I'm 43, not 12. Right, number 2. Thank you to those keeping us safe. Stay at home and stay safe were messages beamed in English and Arabic onto Which of the Wonders of the World at the end of March. That's the Great Pyramid in Giza. As long as you've put the Great Pyramid, you've got the point. Number 3, what was the title of the 2020 Netflix documentary that featured Joseph Maldonado Passage, also known as Joe Exotic? That's Tiger King. Something about Carol Baskin. Number 4, the singer unveiled her first original song for a decade was Duffy. Number 5, a mystery person has agreed to buy everyone in the Oxfordshire village of Denchworth fish and chips every Friday night during the coronavirus lockdown. You know there's going to be one there that goes, can I have a kebab instead, please? Number 6, who signed off as co-host of BBC One's The One Show after 9 years on the 31st of March? That was Matt Baker. And being such a rebel, the first thing he did after leaving The One Show is he signed up to Instagram. Officially. Number 7, at the start of April, which European country were all the schools, bars and restaurants still open? That was Sweden. Number 8, at the end of March, what did the contactless card limit increase to from the original £30? I gave you 40, 45 or £50. It's gone to £45. Question 9. Robbie Williams, according to Robbie Williams, who have stopped visiting him since he's had children? I was expecting the answer to be grandparents or his parents, but it's not. It's spirits. I can accept ghosts or aliens. He said otherworldly beings and spirits have stopped visiting his home since he's had children. Question 10. Singer-songwriter Alan Merrill died after contracting coronavirus at the end of March. He was best known for which song, which was made famous by Joan Jett and the Blackhearts? And let's go back to question 1, and it was butchered by Britney Spears in 2002. That's I Love Rock and Roll. Right, we go from round 2 to round 3. Round 3 was your top 5. In this round, there's 2 questions. Each question had 5 possible answers. Question 1. There's 6 actors that have played Batman on the big screen in live-action movies. Name 5 of them. Ben Affleck. Don't forget there's a film waiting to come out, so it's not officially out yet. So Ben Affleck, 1. Christian Bale. George Clooney. Val Kilmer. Michael Keaton. And Adam West. So Adam West, Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, George Clooney, Christian Bale and Ben Affleck. I'll have to remember to edit this one later in the year when the next film comes out. Oh yeah, I did do that, didn't I? I forgot all about that. There you go. Right, and after Batman we move on to the elements, and the elements name, there are 6 elements with names that are 4 letters or less. Name 5 of them. Gold, iron, lead, neon, zinc and tin. So gold, iron, lead, neon, zinc and tin. They are the 6 elements that have 4 letters or less in their name. After round 3 we move on to round 4. Round 4 was your alphabet, Alpha Lynx A to Z. Question 1. Which 4-word outburst by John McEnroe is also the title of a sporting outtakes TV show? You cannot be serious. Question 2. Everton Football Club walk out onto the field to the tune of which TV show? That's Z Cars. Number 3. Which work of literature would you find The White Rabbit and the Cheshire Cat? That's Alice in Wonderland. Number 4. William Henry McCarthy Jr. was the real name of which Wild West outlaw? That's Billy the Kid. Number 5. Which Irish county might you find within a wine bottle? That's Cork. Number 6. Jet Harris, Tony Meehan, Shirley Bassey and Kanye West have all sung about diamonds. Number 7. The TV presenter who is the daughter of Nanette Newman is Emma Forbes. She's been live and kicking with Andy Peters. Number 8. The name which is given to a parliamentary tactic of using long speeches to prevent a vote taking place is a filibuster. Number 9. Opened in 1925, which site in Nashville, Tennessee is the spiritual home of country music? That's the Grand Ole Opry. And number 10. Who was the German designer of the Nazi SS uniforms in World War II? That was Joe Lycett. Sorry, Hugo Boss, as he goes by these days. Hugo Boss. Round 5, your connections round, as we like to call it these days. Connect 4. Question 1. Broken Wings and Kiri were the only 2 hits for which soft rock band? That's Mr. Mister. Number 2. Name which is shared by breakdown services and an award which recognises clean and tidy parks in the UK. That's Green Flag. Number 3, Blue Mountain and Java are varieties of coffee. Number 4, who was the animated ovine star of the short film The Farmer's Llamas? It's Shaun the Sheep. Me. Shaun the Sheep. And question 5, what connects the previous 4 answers? They're all beans. We've got Mr. Bean, Green Bean, Coffee Bean. Spelt wrong, but it's Seen Bean. Or Sharp, or Boromir, or Ned, whatever you want to call him. Whichever character he is that has his head chopped off. Round 6. Sorry, spoilers if you've not watched any of the Sean Bean films. They're all the same, he dies. Round 6, your wipeout round. Remember, get all 10 right, you get a bonus of 5 points. Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City are major conurbations in Vietnam. Number 2, scooter, which takes its name from the Italian for wasp, is Vespa. Number 3, she married John Rolfe, and she was later the subject of a Disney film. The Native American is Pocahontas. Number 4, the Scottish city in which Napier University is Edinburgh. Number 5, the fictional hero who first appeared in the 1932 story The White Focker is Biggles. Number 6, who marched his elephants through the Pyrenees and the Alps in 218 BC? That was Hannibal. Number 7, Alicante is a variety of tomato. It's a nice round one and very nice on salads. Easy to grow. Number 8, Bermuda is a famous triangle, but what is famous about the triangle that you would find in West Yorkshire between Wakefield, Morley and Rothwell? That's the rhubarb triangle. It's famous for growing forced early rhubarb and has a European covenant about its status. Number 9, in 1982, which group declared they were hungry like a wolf? That's Duran Duran. And number 10, Sade Numspar is the villain in The Golden Child, played by Charles Dance. Right, your quiz is out of 60. Your connection. Your tiebreak, Britain's Shard is 306 metres tall. In metres, how tall is the Burj Khalifa in Dubai? That's 828 metres. 828 metres. I'm going to let you throw your answers into the chat thread now, and we'll see who's won. Being honest, you're only cheating yourself in this one. Has been. Is that your new name, Rich? The more you throw things at me, the more things are going to come back. Well done, Jen and I, with 30 points. Sherwood Swingers, 41. Oh, Kevin, Lucy, the rest of them. Hi, guys. Justin and the cat got 39. Alicante grapes too. I'm not questioning that, but I am. This in plants. It is a grape variety, yeah. If you put grape, you can have Alicante is a grape as well. I'll let you have that one, Portia. Well done. Well done, Mr. Powell, 47. Martin Wells, 41 for climbers. Do you know what? I've had sausage and chip cobs tonight. We ordered them specially from the chippy and they got delivered. Just in time for the quiz. Jane, Rach, Matt, Teresa, Yvette, Dave, Zippy and Jane got 47. Well done. Sorry, just me and the cat, not Justine, just me and the cat got 39. Well done, Jasmine. 35 points for Andrew on the dock. The Griffles got 45. The Glover. Lady Helen got 35. Claire Lost House 49. Didn't get off the last section. Well done. Jibby's you guys, 3 wise and getting involved in the scores. You don't do the general knowledge. 59 points. That's quite scary. 47 out of 60. And 8 and 14 meetings on the Burj for well done Alex. Quizzy Rackles, 33. Summer 22 better than last week. It confuses me seeing your name spelled like that. I used to spell Gascon, not Blake Sims. Katie, 39 points. Cats for no help. Catherine. Brooks, Generation Game at 43. I will post the answers, Joanne, straight afterwards. The whole quiz will be available on the video page of the pub. It'll also be available on the thequizmannotts on YouTube, should you ever decide to be bored and want to rewatch it again and show someone that you can get 60 out of 60. Basford Beggars, 37 points. 4 households, 2 countries, 1 quiz, 35 out of 60. Camille, what countries are you in? Just out of interest. Jordan's cameo, she's not doing one tonight, Ruth, I'm afraid. We did discuss it earlier on, but she's gone upstairs. She's not joining in with the quiz. She said she's supported me long enough. 2 quizzes is enough. So I'm going to use the same notion next time she asks for some support. Friends of Carrington Lido, 42 points. Well done, Julian. 43 from the Rogue Robins. Carol and Keith, 38. Next or Neighbours, 46. 26, and you misran 1, Alison. Just give yourself 36. You'd have got 10 out of 10 on the first round. Norfolk and Wonder, 44. Team to Set, 36. 36 from the Browns. COVID Def over 16, 36 points. Not a Clue, 35. The Doyles, 30. Quiz on My Face with 43. The Daleks are back. Apparently my audio's gone again. Quiz on Your Face with 31. Confettis, 51. Pebble Boys with 50. 46 for Ilson on tour. 22 Woo. 10 more than last week for Sheena. 44 for Hanging On Just. No worries, Ian. It's a fun time always. Ian and Natasha, 45 points. Useless on tour, 38. It's not to do with being sideways. It's weird. I don't know why. I just have another screen over it. Lucy, 50 plus 2 extra for the last round. Okay, I don't know how that one works. Well done. Oh, Camille, Atlanta, Georgia. I'm impressed. Zoom team, I'm only going to show you this one. 43, much better than last week. Alice in Wonderland and Disney. Mr. Gallagher's just joined. Better late. Rach, Matt, Yvette, and Zippy Teresa, 47. Yeah, you've all told me. Buddy Brilliant, 51. The Healy's 34. How many? I got 35. Oh, Richard's having a conversation. That is it. All the comments are in there. So it looks like 3 Wise Monkeys have won this week. Oh, Catalina Wine Mixer got 48 points. Well done, Mr. Church. I'll post all the answers in so you can check anything off in the chat thread. And the video will be available in about 10 or 15 minutes on the pub's page, and it'll follow it up with it on my YouTube channel, on not that YouTube channel, on the Quizmannotts. Go and find it. The quizzes are getting posted there. I'm going to test some music quizzes on there as well, see how we're getting on. Whilst you're on YouTube, should you want to, go and find me on the other one. It's Shaun in the Shed. ShaunInTheShed.com. Go and find it. See what I'm up to while I'm stuck at home, trying to find things to do and making things in the shed. See you next time. Good night. God bless. Safe travels home from the living room to the bedroom. See you next time on a live Wednesday quiz. See you later.